this video, we'll go over how you can unlock the story of the refined old lady in Lies of P. Now, the story of the refined old lady centres around Lady Antonia, and there are a lot of missable elements to unlocking this trophy or achievement. So, to that end, there is a full web guide down below the like button for what you need to do to cover every step along the way. Of course, we are also going to be covering it in this video, but if you want to load up the web guide as well, just so that way you can follow along, you're also going to be able to find guides for the story progression essentials as well as the story lies and truths. There's a lot of elements to being able to find out the last story of Antonia, so the more information that you can have access to, the better. So to start off with, which isn't essential, however you will need it for another trophy, when you first get to Hotel Krat, go through, have a chat with Antonia, where she's then going to be able to give you the show off clothes gesture. Once you've done that, the next part of her story becomes available after you've defeated the Romeo King of Puppets boss in chapter 6. So with Romeo down, you can then go back to Lady Antonia in Hotel Krat, who will ask if she has any beauty left. On your first playthrough, which should be your lie playthrough, you need to unfortunately answer with the of course dialogue option, which will be a lie.
It's you. Come closer, won't you? When you reach a certain age, it's a comfort to reflect on old memories. That's a portrait of me when I was young. I was so feisty, so fearless back then. I loved the world, and the world loved me back. The passion of those days is long gone, but I still dream of those memories. I'm curious what your young eyes see. Is there any resemblance between me and that portrait? Do I still have No. It seems Geppetto even taught you good manners. Yes, those beautiful memories are still vivid in my mind. Time and the memories that fill it are all we have. I hope you're making some good memories of your own. They may be a comfort to you someday.
Next up, we need to make our way through the game, taking down the champion Victor boss, ensuring that you found Belle in the rafters where the spinning puppets are beforehand, as that links into another element in the game. And then with champion Victor down, you can go back to Hotel Krat and have a chat with Polendina, who is of course the concierge behind the desk, where he will then let you know about a cure which is rumoured to cure the petrification disease which Lady Antonia has contracted. Once you've spoken to Polendina, you then want to make your way up to the Chapter 5 Malem District Town Hall biome, which you can get to by running either back up through the hotel or just simply fast travel over to Chapter 5, get yourself through there and have a chat with Giangio, who will say that he will trade you 1 gold coin fruit for the cure for Antonia. Now, if you haven't got any gold coin fruit, just simply nip out to the garden, grab some off the gold coin fruit tree, go back in, make sure that you've got the cure, which you can then take back down to Polendina, and then select the dialogue option, use the cure. Now with that done, you need to fast travel away to any biome from the central stargazer in the hotel, and then fast travel back, where you can then have a chat with Lady Antonia, who will tell you how well she's feeling, having been administered the cure whilst you've been away.
How's the cure for the petrification disease coming along? Glad you asked. It's going well, thanks to you. Sadly, it cannot cure everyone completely. Victims who have progressed too far have already lost organ function, and there's no way to restore that. even if we eliminate the petrification disease, they won't last long. Their passing might be less painful than petrification, though. Are you sure? I can make a cure, Mr. Stalker, but I leave the choice to you. A longer but painful life, or a quicker but peaceful end. I'll make the cure if you give me one gold coin fruit. The cure isn't exactly stable.
I believed in you, and my belief has been rewarded. She can be cured. It feels like a dream. The possibility of imminent death, though. Why won't pain ever leave her alone? I cannot make this choice. Every option is painful. I cannot know what's best for her. What would you choose? Yes. I suppose ignoring her pain wouldn't be right. Thank you so much. No matter what happens, I will accept it. I will administer the medicine. Please accept this token of my gratitude.
Oh, it's you. Come here. I've been in such a good mood all day. I have a feeling I'll be in better shape in no time. Oh, and you better not underestimate me just because I'm not as spry as I used to be. I know you and Polendina are up to something. Still, I haven't felt this happy in a while. Only kind people can give others this sort of happiness. I always treasure a day like today. Thank you.
So from there, we then need to go through to the end of chapter 8 and defeat the puppet devouring green monster boss. You can then follow the path through to the now overrun Krat Central Station platform, rest at the Stargazer, then fast travel to Hotel Krat, where you can speak with Lady Antonia again. Upon doing so, your character will then play a tune on the piano after being complimented on how handsome he is, which then affords you the greet gesture as well as a radiant ergo fragment.
It's a shame my illness kept me from seeing such a handsome gentleman. Oh, to be young again. You are responsible for this miracle. You have no idea how much it means to me. I have to stay seated as I feel a little lightheaded, but I feel the vigor I thought I'd lost forever. Thank you. If Krat ever holds a proper ball again, I hope you'll ask me for a dance.
Next up, you want to go through to the Chapter 9 Collapsed Street Stargazer, where you're then going to be able to make your way up through the building, past the cane-wielding enemies, take out the two self-immolating guys, the one that will be in front of you and the one down to your right. You're then going to be able to follow the walkway around, drop down to the ledge, loot the chest, which will hold the special Krat supply box. Take the Krat supply box back to Polendina, where just before you expand his shop, he's going to have a chat with you, saying that he feels something akin to love for Lady Antonia.
You made the right choice. Lady Antonia is completely cured. She is so happy. I don't even know how to thank you. I know now what a glorious feeling it is to wish for the happiness of someone you care for. Perhaps it's presumptuous for a puppet to call that feeling love. I am happy enough just to protect her as best I can. Thank you for saving her, and for guiding me through this emotion. No matter what fate brings us, I will be at Lady Antonia's side. Serving her is my duty, the very reason I was created. Welcome to Hotel Krat. How may I be of service? This is a supply box, officially approved by the city of Krat. I shall open it and add it to the hotel shop. Many thanks, good sir.
With that all done, you then need to go through the end of Chapter 9 and take down the corrupted Parade Master boss, who is challenging unless you use fire, which will basically decimate his health bar. With that done, you can then go through, which is story progression anyway, have a chat with Sophia on the ground floor, where you can then open the door on the first floor, leading through to Geppetto's quarters, speak with Lady Antonia, where she will then describe the harrowing attack, which also unlocks the anger gesture.
Geppetto. It was the fox, the cat, and the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. But really, I sense Simon is behind this. First, go to the second floor and make sure everyone is okay. I'll try to figure out where they ran off to. Antonia might know a secret passage. Try asking her.
Who's there? I'll never open this door. You might as well give up. Oh, it's you. Is it safe out there? Give me a sec. Okay, come in.
I'm sorry, child. Geppetto has been kidnapped. I'm sorry, child. Geppetto has been kidnapped. The alchemists planned the whole thing, all while we were hiding here. I certainly didn't expect an attack on the hotel. The possibility never crossed my mind. However, I think we can track them down. My portrait. Behind it lies a passageway to their base. The hotel had an accommodation with the alchemists. Long ago. Play this chord on the piano in my room. It'll open the secret passageway, and you can save Geppetto.
Now, for the final step, you need to go through to the Chapter 11 Ark Abbey Prayer Room biome and defeat the toughest boss in the game, Luxarcia the Complete. Now, with Luxarcia down, you can then, and I strongly recommend you do this before going through the door at the end, there's a lot of steps to do. Link down below the like button, check that Progression Essentials link, and you will be able to figure out what it is you need to do. You're going to be able to go back to Hotel Krat, have a chat with Polendina, who will inform you that Lady Antonia has passed away peacefully, which will then unlock the story of the refined old lady. Now, once Polendina has informed you that Lady Antonia has passed away, you can then go upstairs to Geppetto's quarters, where you can collect the Memory of Beach record from Antonia's chair. So that's a look at how to unlock the story of the refined old lady in Lies of P. If you're a fan of these detailed to the point guides, subscribe for more, and I'll see you on the next one.
As for me, I am bereft of emotion. My life, or what passes for it, has lost meaning. It feels like pain has swallowed me whole. Thus I plan to erase my heart and become an ordinary puppet. This will be my last conversation with you as Polendina. Despite how it ended, I thank you for the kindness, bravery, and beautiful moments you showed me.